G'day guys, we're back in the shed together. Today we've got the new Bosch GWS 10.8-76 VEC. So 3-inch mini grinder. Really cool unit, we spent some time on it.
Yeah, so the 76 in it is the 76mm disc, 3-inch, got a 10mm arbor. So obviously being a 10.8 tool, I think this is the first 10.8 volt grinder. You can't put a 5-inch disc on it. But what they have done is to make up for the smaller disc, they've given you extra RPM. It's 19,500 RPM.
It's huge RPM.
That's
you
right.
don't hear the difference, you sort of go, wow.
No, it's very, very quiet. What matters in a grinder is not actually the RPM, it's actually the speed on the outside of the wheel. And so the bigger the disc, the slower the RPM that you need. So this being a small disc, they have to give you a very high RPM, 19,500, that's what they've done. So I really like that. Really super light.
900 grams.
900 grams with the battery on. 700 grams without. So really light. I mean, you can probably barely see it on the film. It's really small. And you're going to get into really small places with this. Yeah,
we try to sort of think of what we would use it for, what you guys would use it for mainly. We do think that it's a get out of jail free card, in that multi-tool gets you out of trouble in different spots, but a bit of copper tubing in a cupboard, you're having to cut it up in the back corner to do a repair or something like that. This will do that. Popping holes in sheet metal, that sort of thing, in plasterboard. So we've got a few different things we used it on.
A lot of different tradies could make use of this, absolutely.
So
this is the annealed copper tube that we've got, 1/2 inch, 1 mil or maybe a tiny bit thicker.
Standard water copper tube.
Had no problem with that at all. That was easy. Though, it is worth noting that you need to let this tool do the cutting itself.
You can't lean on it.
Can't lean on it. As soon as you lean on this at all, it's going to stop, electronically protect itself. It's not what it's made for.
No.
They've designed it to be fast, and so you just let it do the cutting.
So after that, we also did some corrugated iron. So we ran through some corrugated, again, as if you were sort of punching a hole through to the gate latch or whatever. Through, or trimming it for plumbers. Some corrugate. So that went really well.
So corrugate's got a depth of about 25mm usually between the corrugations. But the cutting depth of this little unit is only 17mm. But because the disc is so small and the housing is so small,
it actually rolled down and in through the valley of the corrugation.
That's right, which means you can actually cut corrugated, no problem.
Which I think is super handy. You're not going to get a lot of chippies and plumbers that are going to dial up an entire 10.8 volt range, but there's some tools in this range, this one in particular, that is going to suit a lot of different trades.
It is, I mean, Bosch have got like brushless impact drivers and brushless drills and impact wrenches and stuff, so you can actually get a lot done on a 10.8 volt range these days. And this is one of those next tools that, and another brushless tool that is actually going to make this totally viable for a lot of tradies, I think.
Absolutely. So the other thing we got with this kit, guys, is a carbide blade. So it's a carbide grip blade. That was awesome. It's rated for, I think, wood, plastic, nails, and plaster. We went through some plastic and that just ate it up, so we did conduit.
Just a bit of 1-inch conduit.
So we just notched into it and ate the plastic up without a drama.
So this, it doesn't have the depth to get to the 1-inch, but you could stand there and turn it to get the cut. We just notched it just to see how it goes, and it just ate it up like butter. Really easy.
So the wood also as well. I was surprised with the wood. You almost felt like it was a bit of a carving blade. So it cut through the timber fine.
I thought it might burn it or something, being such high RPM and lower torque, but it actually, it was even worked fine as a cut-off tool for small soft timber.
This is definitely not going to get a super clean, perfect cut.
No.
But it's going to get you out of trouble for different applications.
You can. This definitely has the power. If you in a jam, if you needed to cut a moulding, this would do it.
So we did the nail as well. We whacked a couple of nails in the timber and cut the nails off. So it's going to get you out of strife with nails and timber and
screws and things like that.
that sort of stuff.
Absolutely.
We didn't have any plaster.
No.
So we actually cut a bit of
cement sheet in my garage, which is not really the same thing at all. Not rated for that, but we didn't get very far. But it was doing it.
So it's not diamond, so it wasn't designed for it. But look, it went really well. It's a carbide blade. It's a bit of a multi-blade. and this stood up to it really well.
Yeah.
So we also did just on the metals with the standard cut-off. We did do some 2mm steel, so some double slotted track like this shelf track here, just to see. And I don't know if that's its limit or not, but we didn't lean on it. Again, 'cause we don't think it can handle it, but it cut through that fine.
It did. It stopped a couple of times, mainly because when you go around the corner, it's a little. It's hard to get it perfectly straight as you go through.
Yeah.
So I did stop it, but it was cutting it fine.
Yeah.
And to me, I think it's probably its limit. I think 2mm.
Yep.
I mean, we did actually off camera cut some like 10mm solid tube.
Yep.
Oh,
steel rod.
Solid rod. Sorry.
Yep.
And it did that. It just takes a while because you just got to let it get paid.
That was also me just holding the rod and just walking through it, so it wasn't perfectly locked into a vise, and it did it.
Yeah, that's right.
So,
yeah, if you needed to cut like the end of a bit of Rio or something, you could do it.
Yeah.
It just takes a little while.
yeah, absolutely. So a couple of little things we like on the tool, guys. For your lockout, for the actual blade, it hasn't got your standard depression button. It's almost like a collar style.
Yeah.
So you just lift the collar up, sort of flip the thing, lift the collar up, undo it with the Allen key which they supply, and do it back up on the 10mm arbor.
Yep.
The good thing is this little push switch, it electronically locks it out if that's up. So that's a little safety thing which I like.
Yep.
Pop it back down and you're right to go again.
That's right. So you can lock that switch on.
Yep. Yeah, you just leave it on.
That's right. It's good, but it's really easy to turn off as well. It's got that little safety kind of.
Lock it and it always comes back.
Yeah. So that's nice.
It's got the battery gauge as well, which I love on all these tools now that they're coming out with it. If you can't put it on the battery, put it on the stinking tool.
That's right.
So I really like that. So it's coming up green at the moment because it's full with the 2 amp hour on it.
Yeah.
It just shows you where your battery's at.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
like it. There's no other real bells and whistles on it.
No.
But it's a very tight little unit. The guard it's just a friction sort of click notch. So you can turn that around really easy, which I wish all grinders were that easy.
Yeah.
They get in there, but I really do wish all grinders, you can just turn it and you're there. Anyway, so warranty on the Bosch.
3 years on the tool, 1 on the battery.
Yep.
Sign up to get the 3 years on the tool.
Yes.
Online.
Yep.
Yeah. So anyway, that's all we've got to say about it. We both think it's pretty cool, and especially being avid woodworkers, we were really excited about what you can actually do on timber with it even. So very versatile tool, brushless, 10.8 volt line, getting bigger all the time with Bosch, so worth a look. Saw
a comment the other day, a couple of guys commented on it and saying, can't believe how much you get out of these 10.8 or 12 volt, some people call tools these days, because 5 or 8 years ago we're all ditching the 12 volt, going, it's no good. These things are absolute power machines now. For what you get out of it.
Yeah, that's right. Very good. Alright, well, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. Please check out our other videos. We're going to be cranking a few out over the next month or so. So, see you next time.
Thanks, guys.
See ya.
See ya.